Welcome all to Chasing Tents. My name is Abhi. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, to this part 2 of the Andalucia Trackday series with No Limits Track Days to sunny Spain. And this is November 2023, but we still have amazing weather in Spain. And this is day 3 I'm going to show you today. So day 1 and 2 was all about chasing seconds, and day 3 is going to be all about chasing tenths, literally, because I think we are now at around 2 minutes 7.3 something, and hopefully we can get to a 2 minute 5.9 or 2 minute 6 dead, and that's the plan. So I've got plenty of onboard footage coming for you, so why don't we start with that straight away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 3 laps. Normally I show you 1. This one is a bit different, because if you remember in the last episode I told you either find an instructor or find someone. I mean, I'm going to show you the instructor laps as well, but you find someone who is similar pace to you, with some good lines, and you follow them so you can improve yourself as well. And on this track day, I've got Matt Wren from TBR Performance with me. Matt Wren is around 2 minutes 3 on this circuit, and he's got a fantastic, powerful Suzuki GXSR 2017 onwards, I think 2018, and it's a pretty powerful bike. I mean, these Suzukis are amazing. You know, if there's one bike I always struggle to catch on straights, is these Suzukis, because they've got that variable valve technology and all that. They're fantastic. So I'm following Matt for 2 laps, and then I managed to somehow overtake him. It's hard work to overtake him, but somehow do that, and then I gained a 3.5 tenths on this session. This is session 3. Session 1 and 2 are pointless because I only did 2-3 laps, just warming myself up, and didn't really gain anything. So here it is, 3 laps. So please bear with me, because laps are more than 2 minutes, but it's quite interesting because I'm following Matt, trying to get good lines, and then I kind of do my personal best in terms of that session. Okay, welcome back, guys. You must have seen that Suzuki is pretty powerful. Now, I don't normally say this unless it's a European track. My bike is a 2015 RSV4 RF, and it's got around 174, 175 horsepower on the back wheel. I mean, it's a 9-year-old bike now, but I'm now feeling it. Aragon, I felt it. It's a nearly 1 kilometer straight on Aragon. And I'm now feeling it with these really powerful bikes, these modern generation bikes. They are pretty quick, and I really have to exit the corner better to really catch them in the braking zone. And even then, even if I manage to overtake one, or if I hear one in my in the background when I'm on the straight, because I wear earplugs, I can hear other bikes really well, and I can just hear them as if they're just around the corner, because my bike isn't as powerful as these modern 1000s, and it is hard work to keep them behind. But you know, that's not an excuse, because I always say kind of medium-ish power, you know, not uber more than 200 horsepower, just good 170, 180 horsepower. I think it's really good manageable horsepower. But I think there will be time one day when I will move to the 200 horsepower bikes, because it is hard work. But anyways, what I'm going to do now is show you one lap with the instructor. So the instructor was, I think, Jonathan Wells, and fantastic chap, polite chap, really talented, again on the Suzuki GXSR 2017 Onboards bike. And I followed him for 3-4 laps, and after that he just let me go. And I was so untidy, because when you've got the instructor with you or behind you, you try to, dare I say, impress, or try to just work over hard, and you end up making mistakes. But I don't know what happened, but I gained half a second straight away with this one. So I think I did a 2 minute 6.4. So I'm going to show you this one lap, and I'll come back to you in a sec. Welcome back, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, one thing I really learned from the instructor was smoothness. I mean, I can be quick-ish, but I can be erratic and very all over the place sometimes. And, you know, I can make the bike very unsettled underneath me. And these are the things I really need to work on. I think I'm going to spend 2024 on a lot of coaching. I really need to kind of calm myself down. When I'm doing really well, I kind of, really overdo things, and it sometimes can bite me back. And on day 4, that's exactly what's going to happen. I have another crash, and I'll tell you all about that on the next part video. But let me tell you what tires and brakes we were using. So I was on Pirelli SC1. Rear was Pirelli SC2 slick, SC3 actually. Pirelli SC1 slick in the front, Pirelli SC3 slick in the back. And within 1.5 days, that Pirelli SC3 slick was gone. I think Pirellis don't really get along with Almera and Andalucia for some reason. Metzelers are okay, but Dunlops, Matt Wren was using Dunlops, and he didn't need to change the tires in 4 days, and they were looking absolutely amazing, his Dunlops. So I think that's the tire to be on, or Bridgestone, at Andalucia and Almera, because Pirellis just start showing wear very quickly. So what I then did was I put the Metzeler TD, the good old Metzeler TD, never lets me down. I've got a few tires from my endurance racing in 2022 in my garage, so I'm not buying any new tires, and that's going to bite me back a bit on day 4, because my front tire is now on its 5th day, and it's fine, but we'll talk about that on day 4. But okay, time to show you some lunchtime footage. And this lunchtime footage is from day 4. So if you were there on that track day and you spot yourself, it is from day 4. But I've divided this lunchtime footage into 2 sections. So one you're going to see on this video, one on the day 4 video. So hope you enjoy this. Welcome back, guys. Time to show you 2 laps from the last session of the day. And in this one, I've got GPS telemetry, finally. As you probably know, or if you don't know, I use an app called Trackday Genius, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant app. And they've given me my own Chasing 10 section in that app, and you know, I've got my lap times and everything there, and if someone wants to kind of mirror my lap times, do a ghost thing, which we used to do back in the day in video games and stuff like that, you can do that. But what I wanted to say is, the only reason I don't put telemetry sometimes in the videos is when the GPS is corrupted, and unfortunately on this day 3 I had GPS issues with the GoPro. So I use the GoPro's GPS, which is I think 20 hertz per second or something, and I used that GoPro's GPS with this Trackday Genius app, and only the last session of the day was absolutely fine. All other sessions were just corrupt. I mean, the maps, I can show you on the screen somewhere, the kind of the GPS kind of tracker map thing was all over the place. Anyways, time to show you these 2 laps, and I'll come back to you in a sec. Okay guys, those were the last 2 laps of day 3. Altogether, I think we started at 2 minutes 7.37 and we finished the day, say 2 minutes 6 dead, so around circa 1.4 seconds, because the GPS said 2 minute 5.9. So circa 1.4 seconds we gained on day 3. So like I said in the start of the video, it's all about chasing 10s on day 3 and 4, and also about looking after my tires, because I don't have any more new tires and I don't want to buy any because I've got plenty of kind of good used rubber in my garage from my endurance racing time. So but this is going to bite me back on day 4, and we'll talk about that in next part. Anyway, so we've gained some time. The target is to gain some more time on day 4. Some good habits I'm learning, like I mentioned in part 1. I'm cleaning my brake calipers at the end of every single day, which makes my brakes feel brand new on the next day. Unfortunately, still I'm making the same mistake on day 3. Sorry, not day 3, turn 3. So I'm making quite a bit of mistake on turn 3 a lot of the times. I'm going straight through the kind of the no man's land, and I explained that in detail in part 1. I just cannot get that corner right sometimes, and I've taken sector 1 has been my kind of strong point. I can really accelerate hard out of some corners, but then I ruin it on this part 3. So that's something I need to work on day 4, and let's see if we get it right. We don't get it right. So join me in part 4. Thank you for your patience, and thanks for watching this video. Look after yourself. Take care.